Hey there, Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Hollow Knight. This is really weird for me, because for all intents and purposes I beat the game and ended the Let's Play already on my end. But here I am now, cutting myself back in, cutting out the outro that I did, and going back into the game, because I accidentally learned something extremely important that explains basically everything. Sort of. Everything, at least. So, remember how during that whole end credits sequence, I was like, that was dissatisfying. I wasn't really, wait, what was that? That wasn't interesting. That was weird. Whatever. The point of that being, I went to the I was curious about stuff, basically. So while I was editing episodes recently, I decided to Google something on the Hollow Knight Wiki, because I was curious. I was like, you know, I didn't ever figure out what the heck was the deal with Grimm. I was curious to find out about what happened if you didn't fight the Nightmare King Grimm thing, the rematch. What if you went to that other guy? So I was kind of curious to find that, but I didn't really know what to Google for that, so I was just like, I went to Grimm's page, found nothing. Then I went to Nightmare Grimm's page. On the trivia section of Nightmare Grimm's page, it mentioned something about how, I don't remember what exactly the details were, but it talked about how there were other things, other bosses that shared some sort of quality with him, or whatever. The point of the matter was, I was like, huh, who are these two bosses? I already beat the game, so I might as well just find out what they are. One of them was the rematch against, it looked like the Dung Defender, so I guess he's a rematch fight that I can fight somewhere. I didn't see him to use this on, but whatever. The other one was the true final boss of the game, because there's multiple endings to the game, apparently. So, in my confusion, I was like, what? There's another ending? I don't know what the ending really is. All I know is that you need one... All I think I know is that, A, you need to unlock the full potential of the Dream Nail, which I think I'm fairly close to anyway. But then also, you need a specific charm that I never found. That's about all I know, other than the name of the true final boss, which I won't say, because just because I accidentally spoiled myself doesn't mean I should do the same for everyone else. The reason why I'm here, I don't know if it's here or not. I just know that because I was in editing and I realized, like, I got the ability to look at to go past the trident symbol, but I never went past any trident symbols. I couldn't remember where exactly the trident symbol that I found was. In editing, I found it, and I was like, oh, maybe this is a place I could go. Because right now, the one major thing, other than the charm apparently, that I'm missing is the ability to get past those evil black smoke plumes of doom, basically. So, my goal is to find that, and then basically go around finding everything else I can that seems important on some level. Such as the remaining, the remaining Pale Ores, because I would like a more powerful... Hi. This has something to do with lifeblood. It's got the butterflies, it's got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 14 lifeblood things? Well, right now, I would have 10. I'm gonna have to come back to that. Hold on. So yeah, right now that is just my main goal. Also, I need to mark off. Okay, so that is marked off. I just want to make sure I have things marked off that I'm still missing. Like, for instance, something over there. Because I also found out that there's a boss I missed that has to do with the beehive that I couldn't find a way into. So, I want to find a way into that. So anyways, the reason why I'm back into this, even though I, for all intents and purposes, did beat the game, I was, A, so dissatisfied with that ending that I got, that final boss, it just didn't feel right, and now I understand why. Because it's the default ending. The unimpressed with you ending, basically. And, like, normally I probably wouldn't care too much. Like, I've gotten default endings in other Let's Plays before. Like, in Metroid Prime, I just kind of went ahead and did the regular ending. Because, like, all you get for that is more... All you get for that is Samus taking off her helmet. The Abyss. Neat. So, in Cave Story, like, I could have gone for the best ending, but I didn't, A, because it's super annoying and complicated, but also because the regular ending is satisfying enough that I didn't need to. So, yeah, in this regard, this is why I'm coming back to this game. Because I want to find the important stuff. I want to feel like I accomplished... I want to feel like I showed off the game to its most accurate extent, I suppose. Anyways, in the meantime, apparently there's a lot of dead things here. Ah, you hurt me. Cool. So, I'm gonna try and do as much as I really kinda can at this point. Like, sure, there's stuff that I probably still will not do. I'm debating on the flower thing. Although, if I use the Dreamnail's warp ability, it never mentioned that. I don't know if it's because I just didn't have it or not, or if it's because that actually does work in your favor. There's a lot of dead Miis, for some reason. I don't know what this activated. Oh, it did something over here. By the giant pool of stuff. Oh, it turned these guys off. Cool. So, yeah, basically, I don't know what I'm gonna find down here. I just knew that this was, like, the main, area of exploration that I need to go through. I'm gonna take a bath. Oh, now I'm stuck. Absorb the Shade Cloak. Use the cloak to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. Arcane Egg. That, thing? Oh, no, that's one of these. Okay. So that's interesting. I'm guessing this is the ability that lets me jump through the evil darkness. Oh, I can swim in this. It's just actual water. So if you can dash without taking damage, that would have helped me so much in certain boss fights. Like, the Nightmare King would have been so much easier in a way if I could dash through that stuff without taking damage. Like, I had to learn, like, the exact methods of, like, how I should dash through some of his attacks to dodge them well. If I knew if I could just, like, dash without worrying about damage, that would have made things so much easier. Oh well. Let's see what's on the left. I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed, admittedly, going back to this game. Mainly just because I really thought I was done, and so it's like, oh, I'm not done. Cool. I want it to be done. This disturbs me because it feels like it's the grub area, except dead. Also, there's nothing here. Excuse me. Well. How do I do that whale thing? Howling Race. Wait, that actually solved the puzzle. Cool. I was like, this kind of seems like I should scream. I wasn't expecting it to do something. Cool. Consume the Abyss Shriek. Okay, so I just powered that up then. Neat. Interesting. Okay, so that's over there. So, huh. Is that all that's down here? Well, there's the lifeblood thing. But, yeah, I don't know if there's necessarily anything else down here. Alright, come here, little flamey. Actually, that's something else I should mention, simply because I haven't mentioned it yet. The Grim guys. That whole circus performance thing. That apparently is DLC for the game. Because, like, apparently there's been a lot of DLC of this game. Because it's a Kickstarter game, which I didn't even know. And there's a lot of, like, goals for these special DLC content things that have been coming out progressively. Apparently one's coming out soon, for me. I'm recording this in June. Could already be out by the time of this episode going out, considering how long this Let's Play is. It could be going out in November, and I'm upset by that. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Basically, the point is, I have... If there's major content that comes out, for the game again, I'll probably come back and do a bonus episode in, like, a month or two for me, but probably won't have any time gap for you guys. Hornet! What are you doing down here? The place of my birth. I wasn't expecting you, but okay.
Hakana Sagamos.
So now what? I'm assuming that my dash now can take me through those black voids. That'll be my guess. Let's go sit on a bench, just to be sure. I got everything down there. Seems like it. Yeah, it seems like it. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff that I want to do and can do. So I guess the next goal is... Well, hold on. Let me see if I can activate that lifeblood thing right now. Let's just take off a bunch of things. Sorry. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. Can I put... I want Little Flamey back, actually. I feel alone without him. Alright, let's go check out that then. Because I can. And I'm here. I don't know when I'm necessarily going to come back here, so it'll be good to get this done sooner rather than later. Especially since I don't really know where I'm going or what I'm doing. All I know is now that Hornet is gone. Whee! Ow. Well, actually, I should not take any damage. Okay, I got here. Hi. I have a million lifeblood things. Okay, I did solve the puzzle. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4... What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What? I have 14, though. 5. Yeah, I'm counting right. I have 14. Did I miscount this? 5. What? Hello? I have 14! Hello? I guess I need another mask shard for that. I don't think I have another thing that gives me anything related to lifeblood. Sure, whatever. Alright. Everything's back to normal now. As I was saying, there is DLC. I don't know if I was actually directly just stopped talking about this or what not, but like I was talking about this earlier. There's DLC in this game. It kind of just exists within the main game. One of it seems to be the Dream Troop. I know that just from existing. So a bit of it is the Dream Troop. No, I'm gonna try and go to the right first. Try and find that beehive. So there's the Grim Troop is one of them. Another one seems to be everything related to lifeblood. In the context of all these blue things. So I'm assuming that all of that wasn't there. What I'm not quite sure on is how all this, like, connects to each other. Like, it seems like the transition to having this content was relatively seamless. Because there's all these updates where it's like, oh, you need all these charms, and these charms must not have existed beforehand. Like, they couldn't have existed beforehand. If the lifeblood content is new, or the Green Troop content is new, then that stuff must not have existed, and that's as simple as that. Is that a crack in that wall? This is how you get to the beehive. God damn it, no wonder why I never found that. That's kind of annoying. I've never really thought about, those kinds of things in, like, a position like that. Now it makes sense why I never found this. Also, I was looking just in the wrong spot in general. But hey, I finally found the hive, and now I can fight the boss that's here, and save any grubs that might be here. I don't know. Also, I found out why I couldn't rebuy that fragile charm that I gave up. When that woman eats the fragile charms, she turns them. If you pay her all that money, she turns them into unbreakable charms that give the same effect, which basically makes them extremely overpowered but extremely overpriced. I'll probably be saving up to try and buy it again because I want the charm back. I don't think I'm gonna be doing it with the other two though, because I'm not really using them. And they are very expensive. I don't know. I might wait for a point when I have the money already, if I even keep playing up to that point. But yeah, I still need like twice as much money as I currently have in order to even get that. Also, hello, bench. Oh, the hive is just this entirely owned section. Interesting. That's actually kind of interesting. Like, I think that technically makes the hive it's the only area unique in the game that doesn't get its own map, but is technically its own area. Oh well. Anyways, let's keep exploring. By the way, also I'm gonna keep up that whole tradition of I don't know what I'm gonna end the episode, so I'm just gonna end it whenever future me in editing thinks it's a good time to end it. So yeah. Also, it is kind of fun to be playing the game still, though. I will say that, because I was like, oh, I'm annoyed, I thought I was gonna be done, but now I'm not done. That disappoints me. But, simultaneously to that, it's like, the game is still fun to play. Like, despite my issues with that initial ending, and how I felt about the game, and how I still feel about the game's just overall pacing and weird lore and ambiguity. I am really annoyed. Oh, I got all the things, though. I still think the game is fun to play. Like, it's very basic gameplay, all things considered, but it's still a fun, solid game to play physically like this, so. Yeah. Can and do approve.